Okay, so I admit it. I got a little carried away thinking I was already a big time YouTuber, flying off all over the world, tasting awesome food. Well, the credit card company soon brought me back down to earth. So today I ain't flying anywhere, I am right here in Hong Kong. Thankfully, there is a Taste Hong Kong food festival here, so I get to save some money and still taste lots of awesome food, all in the one spot. Okay, so I've just arrived at the food festival. I haven't eaten a thing all day, but I'm actually going to start with some wine.
Enjoy.
Thank you. So, first drink of the day, a muscat. Oh, wow. Apparently there is no added sugar. It's really sweet. Really drinkable. It's probably a good start to the day. Oh, I wish I had a kitchen like that. Okay, the Hong Kong Food Festival is a festival that combines the best restaurants in Hong Kong, international visitors, world-class chefs and personalities, pop-up bars, Instagrammable desserts, wine tasting, masterclasses, live music, and family fun. But I'm just here to eat. And being that my focus this month is on rice dishes, I am hoping I'm going to find some creative rice dishes. From Hoi King Hin, I had the dim sum platter. This altogether was $60, and this was glutinous rice dumplings filled with peanuts and chicken, and also pan-fried pork and salty fish buns. Great dishes. Just a great flavor overall and mouth texture. From Ichu, Peru, I had the Alitas con Quinoa. It was a fried chicken wing stuffed with rice and Peruvian pepper sauce, and on the outside it was coated with quinoa and deep fried. I love the idea of it. Really different. I've never had anything like that before. I have to say, I felt that being stuffed with rice and then also being coated with quinoa, carbohydrates felt like they overpowered the chicken itself a bit, and I would love to have tasted a bit more of the fried chicken flavor. From John Anthony, I had the Lobster Har Gow, which is basically lobster dumplings, but it was really well done and absolutely delicious. The lobster itself had a great texture. I don't know how they got the pink color of the dumplings themselves, but it was a great take on something that's quite a traditional food. Okay, so one food dish so far, 2 drinks. We've got mum champagne right here. I think I really ought to go and eat some more food. From Sausage Commitment, I had the Tuan, which was a black sticky rice roll with spicy melon sausage, and this was $100. Now I must say, Sausage Commitment were one of the most fun brands there the whole day, and I really enjoyed the Tuan. Great sausage texture in the middle, nicely spiced. For myself, I felt that the rice on the outside was a bit too much, but I still enjoyed the execution overall of the Tuan. From Pici, I had the classic lasagna, and that was $80. I must say this is one of the best lasagnas I've had for a very long time. It was a perfect balance between the beef ragu, the bechamel sauce, and the pasta itself. Perfectly al dente, good mix again with the sauce and the Italian sausage and the cherry tomatoes and the rocket leaf. Fantastic execution. Really love these dishes. What a day of feasting. Now the top drink for me has to be the Pisco Sour by Ichu, Peru, and the top dish is the Lobster Har Gow by John Anthony. As you can tell, it's pretty late in the day, but I am still thinking about dinner. And after a day of champagne and fine delicacies, well, I'm craving something simple and local. This month's theme is rice, so yes, it was going to have to be a nice, warm, late-night Cantonese congee. Every culture has go-to comfort foods, are simple and cheap. Sometimes it's Gary with the peanuts, or simple bread and butter, and if you're feeling indulgent, maybe a bit of cheese. And sometimes it's a bowl of hot, white rice with a bit of meat. And despite a lifetime of eating things like jollof rice, paella, and other flavorful rices, it wasn't until I had a good congee I suddenly realized that even white rice can be made so tasty just by the liquid that you cook it in. And this right here is a very good congee. So I guess the lesson from today is that you don't need to fly off to faraway places or spend lots of money to have a meal that fills you up and makes you feel good. I wanted to come here, but I find bits of meat when I start to eat in Congee Wonderland. Well, the cheap food in Hong Kong can't be gone. No. Though it's late when I eat can't be wrong. No. Well, the lights are still shining and I feel like dining in Congee Wonderland. Wonderland. Whoa. Congee Wonderland. You knew where that was going.